Good morning, crew. A little bit of wiping is my little pooch. I have vacation this week, so I've been doing junk around the house. Fish stuff, I think, will be Saturday or maybe Friday. I've got stuff to do today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a lot of fish stuff. And yeah, life's good. How are all of you doing? It's, I hope that, hey, Ian, how are you? You keep working, bro. Yeah, so I was going to take a staycation between Christmas and New Year's. And unfortunately, uh, one of my employees got stuck coming back from Christmas with Southwest Airlines. Remember that when that was happening? So I lost my vacation. Now, my company that I work for is really cool because they allowed me to roll it over. And that was really really the right thing. So they let me roll it over, and which was great. And so that is my pooch. Because the air conditioning turned off. Yes, she will be doing this all day. Don't. She's been around. She's been living in my house for almost 2 years, and she still does it. Don't ask me why. Doing fantastic. So I have been spending a lot of time just hanging out, doing stuff around the house, going for long hikes. One of my personal goals has been to annually go for walks about 2,000 miles a year. Well, I hit that this week. So my next goal is 2,100 miles a year just walking. Now, there are a lot of people who are working as wait people, or they work in a hospital, or they do that where they walk, or Walmart, for goodness sake, that walk, 20,000 steps a day, and they crush it. I don't. My job is more sedentary. So, yeah, I've been walking every day this week. Since Saturday, I've been walking like, 8 to 10 miles every day. I think it was on Sunday, I hit 11 miles. So that's been stuff. Got a lot done around the house. I got to do a lot more stuff today around the house. I've got to finish the living room and kitchen, getting that organized. So it's all good. So yesterday I worked on my accountant filed an extension on my taxes, and they hit me up for more paperwork. So I had to go through junk, and which I should have had better organized, but I didn't. My normal work day is about 12 hours a day. So I don't get stuff done around the house that I normally would when I was working 8 hours a day. And that's before fish stuff, puppy stuff, doing stuff for yourself like eating and cooking. Yeah. So that's good. Let's see what else is up. I've been just, I actually have exchanged a couple of texts this morning with Doug Gray. I'll let him know I'm up and running. And so he can pop in. Yeah. So if you're here, gang, you can lurk all you want, but click a like. That helps me out. Hey, Melvin, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so it's I was hanging out with one of my buddies a couple of nights this week. I have a buddy in the neighborhood who has a couple of dogs and that like playing with Maggie. So she was out there running with them as we were crushing a couple of barley pops. He This guy has a dog that wants to make sure she is alpha. So pretty much sets Maggie straight, which is good. He wants to chastise her. His dog's not hurting Maggie. He's just letting her know, I'm the alpha. You better respect that. That's the way it goes. That's what happens. It's let's see. I'm doing another staycation. I have done so many vacations where have done a lot of traveling and a lot of stuff, and I love doing that. By the way, I've been to some cool places. It's I have a friend, and she wants me to go down to. She lives in Gulf Shores, and she wants me to come down and visit. I may do that and go see her. Go hang out with her for a bit. Yeah, I'm on vacation, Melvin. So woke up. I'm down in some Joe. I made a big pot of coffee. Took her for a nice walk. You can see her shoulder right there. Fish Fam Link. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, so it's been good. So I gotta get fish stuff done. Got to finish my. The deal was my house was a wreck, so it's. I've done a lot of cleaning, and I've gone for the Mark. What's up, Biggie support group? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ian. You're young, so you have energy. When you get in your 50s, uh, I will tell you, your work doesn't get any easier. But that being said, I work usually for the office a little bit on the weekend. I usually stop in the office on the weekend. Yeah. So that's part of the deal. It's I have to go through and do what else do I have to get done? I've got to go and get I actually have to do a little work for the office. We're doing a big switchover with computers next week. And I was originally supposed to be gone next week. But they had to push back this big changeover they're doing to next week. And my boss said, well, don't worry about it, and I'm going, yeah, I'm just telling you, if something goes bad, uh, it's better I'm in the building on day one. So I just changed it to this week. Ah, coffee. And Doug, I'm on vacation, so I'm doing a staycation. I'm doing work around the house. I'm playing with a dog. I'm going for big hikes. Life's good. Life's good all the way around. Yeah, I may do that, Doug. I may go to that. I need to go see a movie. You know, I'm so used to streaming stuff. Now, Doug, you liked Indiana Jones. Anybody else see it, Indiana Jones? I I got uh, one of my buddies that I've known for 20 some years. We used to work together, and he and this is when I was living in South Carolina. He and I were both from Minnesota. We both love Vikings, you know, all that sort of stuff. So he saw it. He waited to see it because his wife was out of town for a few days. He and his wife went to see it, and he goes, "Yeah, watch it online." Then I've heard people. Doug was one of them. Oh, it was a great movie. Go see it. So, what do you think, Melvin? Now, for me to go see it like in IMAX, I have to go. I have to drive an hour away. Let me see what time movie showings are going on here. I'm zipping off to Fandango. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, my thing with it's I like the idea of new characters, new things to see, new scenarios. And Hollywood has gotten into this thing, and this is not a criticism of either Mission Impossible 3 or any of the Star Wars movies, which I've seen all. I've seen all the Star Trek movies. I've seen, you know, I didn't see John Wick 4. It's you know, it's what a scam Keanu Reeves has. You know, he says like one word and then he's killing 30 people. Yeah. And Dango's website's really slow this morning. Okay, Melvin. It you know, Harrison Ford, there was a bit that I saw on YouTube. Adam Sandler was telling this thing that Harrison Ford one time asked him to go to his house to go and uh, wash his car, which I think is funny. And okay, I've got a crappy movie theater near me that I won't go to. Uh, if I go to this thing today, I'm gonna go to the one where I can get a drink. And there's one that serves cocktails not far from me. So I may go and do that. And there's not a lot out there, so it's either it's either Mission Impossible or Indiana Jones. Yeah, and again, I'm just not going to make that 1 hour drive to see what opens up on Friday. A new Spider-Man movie. Yeah, there you go. Going to the one that has booze and recliners. I like booze and recliners. Tom Cruise is way better. Yeah, maybe I'll go do that. So Friday, I will do some casual stuff. Even though I've been hanging out with my neighbor and crushing a couple of beers and watching the dogs go play. That's great. I like that. All right, let me fill up my coffee 1 second. All right, come on, Maggie. Okay. Yeah, it's what else am I doing on vacation besides crap around the house and playing going for big hikes. I've been sleeping a little bit later than normal. I set my alarm up for about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago, mainly because it's going to get to like 103 here today, and I'm not that excited about it. 100 and some degrees, not that not that cool. And I'm in favor of sort of chilling out and getting that done. I have not watched. Hey, for those who have Disney Plus, I haven't looked yet. Has the new Avatar movie showed up? Which I think is a Disney product. Yeah, we have been in drought here in Joplin, Mo. Yeah, I'm looking at Disney Plus right now. Yep, they've got it up. They don't have Indiana Jones up yet. Yeah, I'm really happy I didn't do tubs. I was talking to a buddy of mine who he occasionally has aquariums up. He doesn't have right now. And we were talking about summer tubbing. And I said, well, I need to get a larger tub to do this. And I'm glad I didn't do it because we're in full drought mode. We last week here, the high was like 80, 81 nearly every day. And the lows were 60. Uh, for a 50-gallon tub, that ain't good because it'll change. You'll see a change there of 5 degrees overnight. But if you're 100-gallon tub, there'll be a change in temp, but it won't be that big. But yeah, it's gonna be 100 and what's 101 here today. And we do have a chance for some thunderstorms popping up. Count me in. I think that would be great. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 101 this afternoon. And I need to have somebody look at insulation in my house. My AC cannot keep up if it's sunny and really hot. If it's cloudy, I'm in pretty good shape. Like it's going to be around noon, it's going to be at 93. I like my house at about 70. I will tell you at noon, I'll be raising it to 71. And I have a feeling when I go to bed, my house will be at 73 or 74, which is a little warmer than I like. That's my one complaint. I have a couple of complaints about my house, but is that, and I just haven't had it looked at. No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you, Fish Family. I appreciate it. My buddy's on the floor right now, chomping on a cow hoof. I cannot have her with ropes or stuffed toys because she destroys them. So it's but I will say this. This is how I know it's insulation. I have by the way, for your tanks, if you do not have a temperature gun, it's like the best $15 I ever spent. Get one. And if it's not sunny outside or too hot, out of my air vents, it comes out at about 53 degrees. When it gets hot and sunny, this is why I know I need insulation. When it gets hot and sunny today, it'll be coming out at about 68. That's not good. So that's why I need insulation up there. Another friend of mine put in an automatic fan in the attic to push the hot air out once it got to like 85. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. So there you go. Not a bad idea. The worst part, by the way, so far of my vacation, and this has created a little consternation. I was running errands after the stream on Saturday. Yeah, you're probably right there, Doug. Maybe I have to go to Best Buy today and see. Or Target. I like going to Target because there's lots of pretty ladies at Target. I don't know why there's so many more pretty ladies at Target than there are at Walmart, but it just is. And my what else is going on here? I don't know, just life is good. So I um my went to my normal one of my local fish clubs and or my local fish stores, and they were sold. They sold out. So it's they now have a new owner, and and which is which was cool. I went over, and the people he bought from got some red dragons from our buddy John Oliver that they were breeding in the storage, to create things to sell. And this guy didn't really know what he was doing. Uh, and this line is all screwed up. And he was asking me about it, and I was sort of explaining how red dragons work and how the dragon strains work. And he had no idea. No idea at all. So the other strains that they were breeding still were good, but they had made mistakes. And Doug, you are the dragon expert. It's you can't allow those young males to sit in there. Nice, Melvin. 66 degrees is good. I was out the other day at 64. It was 64, 60. It's really nice. No, they don't. And these are older females. These are full size older females. And he really didn't have another dragon. I said, unless you have a really good dragon male, uh, you're in trouble. And the other things that he had looked great, but as the dragons, as you know, Doug, they're gorgeous. They sell really well, but keep that line up. That's real work. You can't do colony breeding with dragons. Just isn't how it works. It's you just found that the quality of guppies out of Asia have been disappointing over the last 2 years. What, Maggie? Sit. Something's upsetting her. Why are you barking? Okay, she cannot see out the window. What she's basically looking at a recliner, and she sees my overgrown front hedge stuff, which has some hedge and other junk that I have to clean out. And something's upsetting her. Yeah, let me do that. '84 is strong. Okay, I'm recording her. Let's see if we can get her barking. Now you hear her do this little whine thing. And get rid of this. Now she's looking out the back window. Oh, here we go. Well, gang, I think I have someone who wants to poop. See, there you go. You saw her. Gang, thank you so much, and I'll try to drop in. Have a great day. Maggie, chill. Adios.